Hello, hello, everybody. It's Mindy, and I'm going to sit here and chat for a little bit. It might be kind of short because I have a really busy day. It is Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday, but Dale didn't go to work today, and I'm going with him again. I have to do some things in downtown Lansing, and he knows where the place is that I need to go. He's going to go with me. And he might actually come in with me and kind of get some information along with me. It's all to do with my grandma's house. It's gotten so confusing, so confusing. Anyhow, I'm trying to take care of all of that stuff. I have to go down to the probate court. Oh my gosh, it's just one thing after another with this house. I just sit here some days and I'm like, Mom, why didn't you handle this years and years ago? But kind of a mess, trying to fix it up, trying to get it all worked out. So we're going to do that today. And we will go over to the taco place. I don't know. Maybe I'll attempt to get tacos there today. I don't know. I don't know if his guys from work are going to be there or not. I have no idea. Gosh, what else do we need to do? He's off right now to Menards to get a new sump pump. Our sump pump has been making too much noise and not working properly. It hasn't quit. Okay, it hasn't quit, but he's nervous about it, worried about it. He's just gonna get a new one, get this one replaced. Actually, is what he's gonna do. Because we're gonna be gone, for like 10 days or something. That would be a horrible, horrible time to have the sump pump quit working, right? While we're gone and nobody's here. It's snow melt time, all that good stuff. That would be a disaster. So he's going to get that replaced today. He's already got the old one out. He's on his way to Menards. And that's when I'm recording. I have a few minutes to chit chat. He'll be back. He's going to put the sump pump in. I don't know, he might do it before we go to lunch or after. I don't know exactly, but somewhere in there. He'll get that done. We'll go to the taco place. We'll get lunch. What is there after lunch? It seems like there's something after lunch too. Well, I mean, court. Court will be after lunch. I don't know. It's just a bunch of stuff. You know what it's like when you get ready to go on a little vacation and you have like a million things to take care of before you go, right? That's where I'm at right now. That is where I'm at right now. What else do I need to do? So I have to really think about clothing here real soon. I mean, it's 40, maybe 50 at best here. Maybe if we're lucky, we have a 50-degree day, but it's 30s, 40s. We're supposed to have another snowstorm on Friday. We leave on Saturday, and we're taking my car. We could be leaving in a bunch of snow. I don't know how that's going to work. We have to kind of play that by ear at this point. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Another 5 or 6 incher maybe. No clue. But really, Mother Nature, give it up. Just give it up, right? Give it up. We're done. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes when we get ready to leave on Saturday morning. I mean, we're planning on taking my car because it is a lot better on gas mileage if we can just get out of Michigan and the snow. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyhow, wish us luck. We'll see how it goes. We're driving to Blytheville. I don't know. I thought it was Blytheville. My brother says it's something like Blytheville. I don't know. It's in Arkansas. That's where we're going to stay the first night. We kind of did some mapping stuff. And for us, what we got on our maps, that's about halfway. My brother's like, no, it's not. You should have gone farther the first day. I'm like, well, we didn't. So he said the next day is a really long one. And I'm like, why? It says it's, like 9.5 hours, 10 hours tops. He's like, well, I don't know. I don't know what your map thing says, but my map says it's 14. I'm like, oh gosh. I don't know. We will get there when we get there, right? And if we have to stop and spend the night somewhere, I don't know, we stop and spend the night again someplace. I don't know. We are not too concerned about it, right? We're those kind of people. We're the fly by the seat of our pants a little kind of people. We do have that reservation, one reservation, but, we're good at just, kind of doing our own thing as well. Okay, so here's what's happening. Let me tell you what's happening. Things are getting planned out, like schedule. I'm not used to this. I am not used to having this schedule when we are on vacation. Okay, so because we're going to visit his son and the grandkids, they're kind of planning a bunch of stuff. Like, I didn't know we were going to plan out our whole week there, but it looks like we are. So I know a lot of people in Texas. My brother lives in Texas. Of course, the stepson and family, they live in Texas. I have YouTube friends that live in Texas. Craftably's in Texas. There's things I want to do too, right? I want to see my brother. So we're just scheduling things. Who's available when? What are we going to do? Where are we going to go? And I'm telling you what, in Texas, it's like, well, if we're going to go do this, it's 2 hours to get there. If we're going to go do this, it's 2.5 hours to get there. How about 3 hours to get to this place? And I'm like, oh, Lord. Okay. So the only thing that we had planned so far is on our way out, like as we're leaving Texas, I think that's when we're going to do a Craftably stop. Like, I don't know, maybe Saturday. I don't really know yet. But they're on the way out because they're north. Okay. Well, they're on the way in too, but we're probably going to head that way on the way out and see if we can see them maybe on Saturday, because I do think they work on Saturday. I don't know. I'm trying to get a hold of Michael. He's busy. Might have to just call him. Anyhow, they're like 2.5 hours from where we're going to be. My brother is down near San Antonio, and we really want to go to San Antonio, so we have that trip scheduled for Wednesday. And I don't know. I'm trying to talk Dale into maybe just staying down there. Like, we get down there on Wednesday. That's 2.5 hours to get there. Maybe we stay the night there because there's lots of things to do in San Antonio besides just see my brother. The Alamo and the Riverwalk and things like that. That's stuff that's right up my alley. That stuff sounds like fun. So I don't know. I don't know exactly how we're going to do that. Then his son just today pops up with, oh, another thing we'd like to do while you're here is go to the Space Center. At the Space Center? What? Where's that at? So that's apparently in Houston. Now, Houston is about 3 hours away, a different direction. Well, the path that I was traveling was all north and south, just north and south, up and down, boop, boop. Well, Houston veers off to the east, 3 hours. And I'm like, and okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't want to go to the Space Center. So I'm coming up with my own plans for that day when we go down that way. I have friends that live in Houston. So I am going to meet up with some friends in Houston, my YouTube friends in Houston. One I've met before, Kara lives in Houston. I'll just tell you, Melly lives down near Houston. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I just want to have a fun day. I don't want to go look at spaceships and stuff. I'm sorry, that's not my gig. You guys go, have fun with the grandkids. I want to do lunch and shopping. Can I have a girl day with just some lunch, chit chat, and shopping? Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm planning that out. So sorry, family. I'm not going to hang with you that day. I'm just not. I'm going to go do some other stuff. So I might be at their mercy. I don't know if I'll have a car. I don't know how it's going to work. We're still in the middle of, planning, I guess. So yeah, it's one thing after another. I'm like, okay, Dale, you and I have to have some days when we just go off on our own and go explore and do things, because that's what we like to do. Just go find stuff, in the area and just, you know, explore. That's what we do. I want to be able to do that still. So maybe we have Monday and Friday, or I don't know. I just don't know. Anyhow, it's going to be very interesting. But we are in the throes of getting everything organized, figuring it out. Who's taking care of the animals? Who's taking care of the chickens? Who's taking care of the dogs? Blah, blah, blah. What all do we need? All that fun stuff. Yeah. So, wish me luck. Okay? Wish me luck. So that's a little bit about my trip. Lives, I have no idea if I'll be able to go live either Saturday that we're gone. I don't know. I don't know where we'll be. Maybe a pop-up live here or there if we're someplace cool. Like I can see doing maybe a pop-up live when I'm at Craftably or something. That would be kind of fun. I just don't know. I'm playing it by ear, winging it. Okay. One of my other goals this week is to film as much stuff as I have laying around the house. Have everything, all packages filmed, and try to edit and upload as many videos as possible. I mean, I can do that from anywhere, you know, edit and upload videos, but I'm trying to just get as many done and ready to go as possible. I'm certain there will be some vacation vlog videos, things that we find, places we land, things we see. I'll do some of that, but I'm just trying to get as much, you know, like other content recorded and ready to go as I can, right? A couple videos a day is what I'm trying for. I got 2 uploaded yesterday. I'm going to try to get 2 today. I got to do this WIP and chat. That will count as 1. But anyhow, yeah, that's what I'm up to. Fun, 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 right? What do I want now? Let's do this P. I'm working on this boat. See, I've got eat 'em. It's supposed to say freedom. It's the back of the boat, but it kind of cut off part of the boat. Anyhow, I'm looking for P. Where? Oh, here it is. Here's the P. All right. So I'm just moving out from the words, the letters, and I'm making all the boat. That's the back of our boat. This, I think, up here is like the dock. I think there's a dock that belongs to a house over that way. I think. I don't know. Anyhow, we'll do some P's for a while. Give P's a chance, right? So that's what we're going to do. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the Chuck Along. I kept up with all of the start posts. Yeah, everybody start their kit up picture, their first entry for the week. You know, I hearted all those. I saw those. And now people are in doing progress. And I'm a little behind on those. I'm going to try to get in and look at everybody's stuff, but I'm a little behind on those. I've seen some. You guys always amaze me, like how much you guys get done. I am such a slow diamond painter. I'm really slow. Now keep in mind, this is half of the canvas, and I have done 1 release paper roll. The small release papers, not big ones. These smaller ones. I've done 1 row across the bottom, but that's only halfway. Yep, that's all I've gotten done. I know. Of course, you know me. I do lots of other things too. I record like a madwoman. I crochet. I do other stuff. So anyhow, what I've got done is beautiful. What you guys are working on is beautiful. You guys, thank you so much for participating. I hope you're having a good time. It's just so much fun to see all these other paintings that I haven't had a chance to work on yet, right? And see what they look like as they come to life. Like, I still want to do Strength Along the Journey. Every time I see somebody working on that one, I'm like, oh, that one is so pretty. I really want to work on that one. It is a smaller one. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it next time. It's so beautiful. I love that one. Anyhow, it's great fun to watch everybody and see your progress and see the pictures. It's so fun. Don't forget the Chuck Pinson interview in March. I believe it's the 25th. I don't have that date in front of me on a calendar, but I believe it's March 25th. It's a Saturday. If that's not right, it's close to the 25th. I know that. So you don't want to miss that when Chuck comes on and shows us stuff he's working on, new stuff he's working on. That is always such a thrill that we get to see some new stuff. I love that. I love that he is willing to share that with us. Do I have more peas? Oh yeah, there's more peas over there. Okay, let's go get them. Go get them peas. So you don't want to miss it. That's always a good time. Always, always a good time. I love it. All right. Don't forget, next week, I mean, it'll be like today, will be a new post for week 2. And week 2 is just progress, unless you're just starting. I mean, if you're just starting and you have a kid up photo you want to put in there because you just started, that's fine too. But that will be I found 4 more peas. 4 more peas. How did they get over there? Let's get them. There they are. Glad I saw them before I put these away. Anything else? Anything else? No. Okay, got them. All right. I'm going to do this other weird little symbol. I don't even know what it is. Looks like no, it doesn't look like a TV. I don't know what it looks like. I have no name for it. I just call it weird symbol. Do you name all your symbols? I don't name them all. I do not. Anyhow. Yeah. Week 2, we'll be starting. Post your progress pictures for week 2. Somebody asked if they can do more than one. If you finish one, can you start another one? Well, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely you can. Okay. And some people will. I know that. There will be people who finish more than one. It just blows my mind. It blows my mind. I'm going to miss mine while I'm gone. I've been having fun working on this one. The colors are beautiful. I've done lots of oranges and blues, and it's just really pretty. And now I'm making a boat, right? I'm making an object. Well, I've made ducks. They're objects, but you know what I mean, right? This is a whole boat we're making. It's fun. Okay. Next event coming up is the mystery painting. I still need to get with the hostesses. We have some details to iron out. We have a few details we need to iron out. One is I think we need a size requirement for the event. And the other one is how we're going to show the pictures. We had one comment that I'm aware of where they were concerned about seeing the pictures completed because they're mysteries and they might not want to see what they look like, you know, and spoil the mystery for them. And I was like, well, we'll have to figure out how we want to deal with that. Is that a big concern for everybody? I don't know. But so we got to talk about a few things. But that will be in April. So kind of keep in mind something you might want to work on is a mystery diamond painting. And we'll get you more details here very, very soon. Okay. And then April is Alangiana. Maritza is just stuck with me for several months in a row here. We're going to do an Alangiana event. The only place you can get an Alangiana diamond painting is Dreamer's Designs. So go check out Dreamer Designs and see if there's an Alangiana that you want to work on. Love, love, love Alangiana's work. So it turns out very pretty in diamond paintings. So that will be coming up in April. So that's a little rundown of event news. Oh, and the last piece of event news is this Thursday, 10 o'clock, over on Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafters channel. We're going to give away our prize for Palantine, the grand prize. So if you want to know who wins the prize, the grand prize, hop on over there and we will be giving that away on her channel. I'll be there at the beginning and then I will gracefully disappear and go to bed. Yeah, I don't stay up very late. I'm one of them people. I'm a earlier to bed person, so I'll be there, but then I'll just I'll be gone. Jenny knows that. Anyhow, that's event news. Event news. That's what we have for event news. All right. So the last little thing I want to leave you with is a couple of stories. One is my Miss Sally, my chicken who spent the night outside. I think there's plastic on, maybe not. She has a limp. I don't know why. I don't know if, she got a little bit of frostbite on her foot. It's a little cold when she was outside hanging out all night. Whoa, hello, pop right out of there. Okay, that was fun. So I don't know what her issue is, but last night she got some spa treatment. So she got to come inside and she got to have a bath in Epsom salt, because Epsom salt, can help heal all of those sore things and some wounds and all that stuff. So it sounds a little cruel at first, but she actually enjoyed it. You put them in or we do anyhow. We put them in like a Rubbermaid tote full of warm water and Epsom salt. And then, just to keep her in there so she doesn't jump out, we put the lid on. Now, it's not airtight, of course, so she's got plenty of air, but it's dark and she's in there. And boy, she just settled right down and she quieted down and she just sat there in her Epsom salt bath for a while, like 20 minutes or so. And then when we let her out, I had Blue out, because that's another thing, pre-vacation thing. Make sure Blue's cage is all cleaned out and all that fun stuff. Oh, geez. What kind of a hot mess am I trying to make here? Trying to scooch some of those up, and they're not wanting to go. Okay, there we go. And so Blue was out, and she was loose, and she was running around in the basement. And that was funny. I should have got it on film, but I didn't. It was hilarious. Blue saw the chicken, and oh my goodness, did she get an attitude. She puffed up. She perked up her ears. She started doing this little, bunnies, when they have attitude, they do this little thumping thing. She was doing all of that. It was hilarious. Now, they did get close to each other at one point, because Blue is running around, and she was running around, and she was like, oh, boom, there's the chicken. She almost ran right into the chicken. But it was pretty funny, the two of them. The chicken didn't seem to care one way or another that Blue was there, but boy, was Blue like, what is this thing doing down here in my basement? Why are you here? It was hilarious. So they hung out for a while together in the basement while the chicken dried off and Blue was just having her playtime. Well, I'd cleaned out her cage and I let her just run around and play for a while. It was hilarious. But I don't know if the bath helped Sally or not. We'll see today if I can see her outside walking around, if she's a little less limpy or not. Really don't know what she did. There's no wound or anything like that. It's not really swollen. It's a little warm, like her foot is a little warm. But I don't know. I mean, when you stay out all night in a snowstorm, things happen, I guess. But she'll be fine. I know she'll be fine. She's got some attitude, Miss Sally. She's got a little attitude. She's funny. She didn't really want to be held a whole lot. She was just like, she wants to be near you, but picking her up is a whole different story. So that was funny. And my other story for the day is about Dale and his TV viewing, which leads me to a whole thing. Okay. When we go to the gym, I always take my headphones on my phone and I just watch YouTube videos while I'm on the treadmill and stuff. I catch up on a lot of videos when we're at the gym. Well, Dale just hooks into the TV system and he watches whatever is on TV. Whatever is on TV is what he's watching. Okay. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. So lately he has watched several episodes of like 90 Day Fiance, right? He's watched a little bit of Sister Wives, and I'm like, okay, what is with you and the Lifetime shows? You're watching all these Lifetime shows, right? And they're all just, I don't know. I have my opinions. So we were at home the other night, and he's like, well, and you want to watch some TV tonight? We'll get caught up on our Chicago fires and PD and all that stuff. And I'm like, sure. And I'll just be able to sit and crochet for a while. And okay, sure. So I sit down, I'm crocheting, and he's got the TV on. And it's not on Chicago Fire. No. We're on Lifetime. We're on the Lifetime channel. I'm like, oh Lord, why? So what is on? 90 Day Fiance. And I'm like, seriously? So we're watching like one episode of 90 Day Fiance. And I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. At the moment, I thought it was the dumbest thing I'd ever seen. I changed my opinion later. But I'm like, why? What is the deal with this? Okay, this is so stupid. These people, they're not ever going to stay together. They're not going to be married. They're not going to have happily ever afters. It's usually women that are going to some other country to be with some man. Some of them are already married. Some are just engaged. There was one chick, I thought she was fairly smart. But then she finds out that her fiance, who she's been engaged to for 2 years, but she's living in the United States and he's in, I think, Egypt or someplace. How can you be engaged to somebody across the world? And how do you even, I don't know. I don't get it. Anyhow, she found out he wanted to introduce her to his family, except he only wanted to introduce her to his family as a friend. He did not want his family to know that they were engaged because they might not like it. He didn't know how they would accept it. And they might like try to keep him in the house or try to match him up with arranged marriage. He found out, guess what? She found out his family has been trying to find him a wife for 2 years. I'm like, how do people do this stuff? Why? There was some 67-year-old woman and she was packing up all her stuff and she was headed to another country to go be with this dude who's like 28 or something. I'm like, why? Her family was like, they couldn't stop her, of course, but why? These are so silly. So silly. What a waste of time to watch these shows even. And Dale's he just gets a kick out of it. He's like, he enjoys the stupidity of the whole thing. I guess, you know? So I'm like, okay, that show is over. I'm like, okay, are we going to go watch Chicago Fire now? No, because then the granddaddy of all stupid shows comes on. And I'm like, what in the world? We watched one episode just to figure out what was happening. Then I don't even remember the title other than the name of the show has the word MILF in it. And I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. So we watched one episode and I had to know at this point, what in the world is this about? Get this. It's apparently, I don't know, 6 to 8 pairs of mothers and their sons. All right. So imagine me, I go on this show with my son. You come on the show, if you're a woman, with your son, right? And it's some sort of a contest. But the whole point of being there, they're at some resort together, some villa, is to find love. So the older women are looking for young guys, the other women's sons. The sons are looking for a MILF to fall in love with. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life, right? It's worse than the 90 Day Fiance. So not only are you there trying to find love with someone that could be, I don't know, 30 years younger than you, 20, 30 years younger, older, whatever the case. You're also doing it in front of your mother or your son. Can you imagine? I'm a mom. I'm watching my son like go on these dates with these older women, and he's watching me date the younger guys. I'm like, how twisted is that, right? I was so shocked by how ridiculous the whole thing is, right? I'm like, wow, no. One time, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. I can't, never, ever again. No. I will be like, Dale, change that channel. No, not watching that. It is ridiculous. And then, like I said, it is some competition. Like, I think there's a prize or something. People get kicked off and sent home. And no. Mm-mm. And then the episode we watched was even more stupid because they had like a little mini competition. And oh my God, the sons had to try to pick out their mother's underwear out of a pile. And then they turned the tables, and the mothers had to pick out their sons' underwear just to see how well they knew each other, apparently. I'm like, really? That's just wrong. Wrong on so many levels. Oh, gosh. And then as we're watching that, there's commercials, advertisements for another show that you might want to watch. Now, we've all heard of Sister Wives, right? Well, they have another show called Brother Husbands. I'm like, what? What? So this one, as you can imagine, is women looking to have more than one man in their life. Why? Why? Somebody's making money off this crap, right? Somebody's making money off it. It's ridiculous. It's all just ridiculous. Anyhow, that was my TV viewing the other night. I thought I was going to settle in for some nice Chicago fire. Oh, yes, Chicago fire with my guy. Or some PD, or something enjoyable and normal. No Kelly Severide though. I missed out on Kelly the other night. Oh my gosh. So, have you ever watched any of these crazy things? I mean, it's the same. Lifetime has the weirdest stuff. I mean, they have like the pimple poppers and the 1,000-pound sisters and all those things are on there as well. I'm like, it's just weird exploitation type things of people. I'm like, no, just no. No, Dale, you can watch those at the gym, but can I block Lifetime from my TV? I mean, okay, there's probably some decent things on Lifetime, but these are not it. These are not it. Anyhow, well, like I said, this is going to be a fairly quick whip and chat. I don't think Dale's going to be a whole lot longer getting this sump pump and getting it put in, and then we got to head out to tacos first, I think. Oh, and then we have a lady coming over today to buy crates. Yeah. So that's happening this afternoon. At least, oh, where'd you go? You jumped right out. At least he's not working today. He took the day off. And it's a good thing because last night he went to bed before me. And I go in and I'm like, what are you doing? He was laying really weird in the bed and stuff. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm having a back spasm. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I have some cramp or spasm or something in my back. It's killing me. And I was like, oh, well, what did you do? And he goes, I don't know. I think it's from yesterday, from doing what I was doing, sanding, painting, doing this, doing that. And I'm like, oh, well, that's not good. He goes, no. He woke up this morning too. He's actually called the guy and said he's not coming today. So, but he woke up this morning. You can just watch him. He's just kind of like hobbling around, like, and that's so unusual for him. So unusual for him. He's never like, I mean, I won't say he's not in pain sometimes, because we all get pains from time to time, but never in enough pain that you can physically see the reaction to it, But he's not feeling too good today, so he's kind of hobbling around and going to take it easy today, although he's already been down and played with the sump pump. You know, you can't keep this man down, but he's feeling it, you guys. He's feeling it. So it's good. He's taking a day off. So, all right. I think I'll stop right there. I think I'm done chatting. I'm done with that color. So it's a good place to stop, right? Excellent place to stop. I have no idea how long I've chatted. It's not going to be an hour, though, Joe. I'm certain of that. All right. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I will see you at some point during the vacation, either a vacation vlog, travel vlog, maybe a pop-up live somewhere. I don't know. We're playing it by ear. We'll see what we come up with. See how it all works out. All right. All right. I will be chatting with you all soon. I hope you have a great day. And spring. Can we have spring? Wish us luck with that snow. We got to get out of here. Got to get out of here. It can't be that much snow. Come on. Right? Okay. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.